Turns out mostly sunny and breezy Friday, high 88. For the Inland Empire, it's going to be a mostly cloudy day today with a high of 88. And for the desert cities, mostly cloudy skies through the day today with a high of 100. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We got Jess over there. Jess, what's going on, Jess?
Good morning. It is Thursday. I'm excited for it is Thursday. Oh my God, I'm so confused right now. I'm excited for two main reasons. One, It's almost the weekend, and I want to see the end of Oak Street, which is that dinosaur movie with, I can never remember his name. I just keep referring to him as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Wait, well, what are you talking about?
There's a movie coming out called The End of Oak Street.
And you call him? Why do you refer to him as Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Because I cannot remember his real name, actor-wise. But the actor that plays is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes.
Ewan McGregor.
That's his name.
Ewan McGregor. Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't say the name I thought it was because it was way off.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. Yeah, me too. Ewan McGregor. Yeah, he's in that. Which you go, that's a different role. You know, it's a different. I do want to see that. I would wait for it though. I think. Do you see something about us? We could be. What's that show called? I know it's a show. With. Do they still do that? Oh, never mind. I don't do that. What is it about though? Duck Dynasty. We could be on Duck Dynasty, Jess.
Heck yeah, I'll go shoot some ducks. I'll probably cry right after, but I'll shoot them.
I'm not going to shoot duck. I don't shoot duck. We don't shoot. We keep them alive. That's what we do. This is horrid. I know. People are like, what's going on? My mother is like, I'm going to cut that off. I go, I know, but... So I'm doing something I've never done, and it is a first. Will I do it again? Probably not. I hope not. That would be horrible if I did. I'm trying something out. But people go, you're going crazy. I'm not going crazy. You're going crazy. How about that? No, the answer is simple. We have Applebees. Do we have Applebees today or no?
No, he was unable to come today.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, just knows. I just don't know how he knows. Okay, the answer. It's so simple. There is stuff, and then there is stuff. So you mentioned that one. What was the second, or did you already say it?
No, the second starts tomorrow, which is the Disney 23 Expo. So I'm excited for that because of any Marvel news that gets released, which I know they will. And I'm almost positive they're going to announce the X-Men.
Do you want to go to D23?
No, because I can't. I got to work, and then my brother's birthday is coming up on this weekend. So hopefully we can do something together.
Yeah, because it's invite only, D23. People don't know that. Unless I'm wrong, unless they changed it. I went once, and I was invited. And then I'm like, well, So I went in. I think I took my media thing, and then I got in. I don't really remember, because I remember the person was working for the event, and they said, just come. Here you go. I go, ooh, awesome. So if you know someone, they might have access, and that's the end. I will say this, though. When you go, it's not what you think, because it's almost done like for club members, and you go, oh, and I know you're thinking club members. There's a thing, and I guess it's a thing of a thing, where people sign up for a membership, and they give it to Disney, and then Disney says, okay, you have access, and there you go. And then it's really just for them. And then they give away stuff, probably, and they give away, because she, like, had her son there. She says, here you go. But I went a different way. Maybe that's what happened. I said, what about press? They go, oh, you go in that way. I go, even better. So I didn't have to park where everybody parked. But you go in as press, you're good to go. So that's why I say, do you want to go? Even though it's a little late. But you take a letter, and you're supposed to show it, because they will call on it and say, we don't believe you. You go, no, I'm really there. You go, oh, okay. So you have to ask for it, because people have taken advantage again and again. I used to work for another station, and we did a letter as well. And then somebody, they're like, I'll do anything. But then I found out they wanted to use, and you go, you cannot use, you have to do. And then there's another one who did something without my permission, and then they're like, how come? And we really want, and there you go. And they got really mean. I go, dude, I didn't even know he did that. Oh, and so there you go. So people are irresponsible. So don't be irresponsible. That's number one. Number two, you really want to communicate. Because I've had it where another broadcaster was there and they says, "Oh, we are official." They go, "How come you're on the same channel?" Look, man, we have another show of a show, and we do a show of a show, and everybody does a show. So you go, okay. So you really want to communicate with people that do that. So you just have to be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. But take a letter, because if you don't have a letter, it's just difficult. And even then, sometimes you get confused. All right. So I will say this. There are a couple of times I go, maybe I'll just pay for it. But take a letter, be ready to pay for it, and then you go, ooh, and then you have access to everything. But use it. Say, I want you on the show. I want you on the show, and I want you on the show. They go, okay. And then make sure you follow up. That's all I'm going to say. And there you go. That's how you work it. Because they go, we want the footage of what you do when you do. You go, oh my God, you're those people. And I get that because everybody that's a streamer can get in for free because they go, that's what I do. You go, yeah. So then they say how many people watch, this, that, and the other. You would think just by saying we're on radio, real radio, because there are people that say they're radio, but they're not radio. And you have to be careful of those because you go, you're not real radio. They're really not. When you're FCC with the signal, you go, oh, that's real radio. When they say online radio, that's not radio. That's online. You called it radio, but it's not radio. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't know what they give access to. But then they have so many, they say sometimes, and they give out only so many. But sometimes somebody comes in, they go, prove it. And then you want to send them the footage of what you, that's why I say, ooh. So like if we talk about it, well, yay. Like he just promoted it, we'd even get, even though technically ABC is, I don't know why they don't just say, oh, you're ABC? We're the same. I know. Disney owns everything. All right, Jess, what else?
Disney. See, I would love to go to those one day, but I already know I'll end up having a panic attack and overheat. It is not a good feeling.
No, it's inside.
Does not matter.
But you will probably have a panic attack when you want to buy because they give a lot of stuff. But see, that's the thing where you go, oh, it's only for, and then you have to show the membership. You go, I have no membership. They're like, why are you here? Because I'm pressed, you dummy. Oh, okay. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I know I use the D word. When it happens, it just happens. All right, Jess, what else?
I'm waiting also for this weekend for those who have access to, I don't know if it's called HBO Max. They keep flip-flopping, so I really don't know what it's called anymore.
I'm sorry. I got something in my head, and then you're saying something so much more important. So say what you're saying, but I'm going to say this: Twitch. Go to Twitch when D is happening, and then see if anybody's streaming there. Here's the problem with all those places. They don't give enough online access or internet access to the phone. And because everybody's streaming, it bogs down the area, okay? But I will say this. I was watching Twitch on another convention in a whole other area, and this girl, who I know I've seen on YouTube, she streams to Twitch, YouTube, and others. She went there, and she was able to broadcast inside because they have it set up. All right, they have it set up, and they're awesome. So I know you in the area of the U.S. can do it. You just haven't done it, and that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, say what you're saying about what?
Yeah. So this Sunday, the DC show Lanterns is going to be on. I don't know if we talked about that one, the Green Lantern television series.
Okay, can I say yay? I really want to see the other. Here's the thing that I wonder is going to happen. Okay, I know there's a tie-in. I saw something. I said, oh, there's a tie-in. I am going to say this. I really thought it was already out. I really thought it was, and I was like, why am I missing out on that? Why am I missing out on that? Why am I missing out on that? And I'll tell you, I don't have money. I don't have money. If you want to send, here's a great thing about Twitch. You could say, I don't have money, and then people send you money by subscribing. Isn't that weird, Jess?
That is weird. I'm not a fan of asking for things. I'll end up sinking before I do.
Yeah, at some point you go, no, never mind. I am. What? There are people that make a lot of money per month. Yeah, you subscribe. You say to your friends, forget my birthday, just subscribe. And then you go, yay. And then you're good to go. You go, woo. And then you save that money and you figure out how to get paid from it. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. It's really, but anyway, unless you change it, you never know. Anyway, there you go. All right, Jess. So there you go. So there's something I want to talk about. Wait, talk about what you're talking about again?
No, that was it. I was just letting you know about the show Lanterns.
No, let's talk about Lanterns. Lanterns is awesome. That's number one. Number two, you need to watch it. And number three, is there a spoiler you're going to talk about in Lanterns?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
I want to go over someone's house and watch it. All right, real quick, Jess. So, man, that's a reason to get it. What's it on again? And where's it premiere? When's it live?
Sunday, I believe, around 8 o'clock our time.
I'm not
Or
gonna lie, I hate that. Wait, so are they doing all of them, or are they doing one of them?
I believe it's one a week.
Oh, I
So,
hate that.
so they don't want to just flop it on there. This way, people. Yeah, that's how you get people to watch and subscribe.
I totally understand. I totally understand. It's a way you prolong it. Okay, so you can get that how again?
On HBO Max.
I don't know why I feel like that, but is it dark? Might be dark. All right, I have a theory about that. Anyway, Lanterns is awesome. There you go. But they really need to go with what's out there versus Earth. Then you go, oh, much bigger. And then they go, oh, we forgot. Because you go, yeah, much bigger. It's not about Earth. Okay? It's about everything. See, Guardians of the Galaxy where I went there. That's why it's a little confusing. You go, but that's not Earth. I know. But when you go with everything, you get a much bigger story. Much bigger story. And I'm not going to lie, I want to see Kilowog. I want to see Kilowog. You know who Kilowog is, right?
Yes, I know. Big, ugly dude. I can't remember what his face looks like. I just remember it's horrid.
Jess can be a lantern, but never say that around Kilowog. Kilowog is not nice about that. He knows.
No, all I remember from Kilowog is that he is I believe, a drill sergeant for the Lantern Corps. Other than that, I don't know much.
That's not him. They changed it.
They changed a lot of stuff.
You're thinking animated sequel. No, I don't really know. Kilowog is awesome. Awesome. He is big. That's all I'm going to say. He is big. And when he talks, you don't understand what he's talking. He talks alien. Do they have translator stuff? Oh, then you might be able to say what you say. He goes, He's not happy. All right, what else, Jess?
For the moment, that would be it. So let's switch to that Twitch topic. What were you talking about with Twitch?
See, he knows Kilowog. You never talk about Kilowog. Kilowog's awesome. Kilowog is awesome. Okay, real quick. You got to get rid of that, man. He goes, I know that one. All right, real quick. Okay, so the answer is lanterns. Okay, do you think it's going to be worth getting or waiting to see the whole thing? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to say it. Is the one with Nick Cage out with Spider?
Which one?
Did you forget Spider Noir?
Whatever
they call it.
Okay, yes, Spider Noir is out. Everyone who has watched it, I have not watched it yet, says it's amazing, and I just haven't had a time over the weekend to watch it with Casey.
Okay, is it in black and white or color that you recommend, Jess?
I would recommend the color, just to try it for the first one, and then if you like it, go back and watch black and white.
There's something about Jess I could tell by his behavior right now. He ahead of time knows he doesn't like it. I don't know why, but there you go. Because I would say see it in black and white. Oh my god! Oh my god! All right, to everyone out there, and I don't think you're listening. I really don't. But if you watch at any time, McDonald's has something talking about black and white, Jess, that you're gonna say, I want it, and there you go. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jess?
No. What's McDonald's doing? Now I'm curious on what it is. I don't know.
I guarantee your family's going to say yes. That's long as they are so cute. They are so cute, especially the little black and white one.
Now I'm curious. What is it?
Black and white. Go look at it. Go look it up. I want to see Jesse's reaction, if he has a reaction at all. But the answer is McDonald's has something coming out on the 18th around the corner. You have time. I hate those ones that tell you and it's happening that day. So you have time to prepare because it's going to sell out. I guarantee one of them is going to sell out, Jess. One of them is going to sell out. And you go, oh, it's going to sell out because they're so cute. What am I talking about, Jess?
I was not aware of this. So apparently McDonald's is doing a Godzilla, Hello Kitty, and Friends collaboration.
Oh my god.
So it's the Hello Kitty people wearing Godzilla costumes, which is really cool. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want them all.
You are going to want them all. They are so, especially little three-face, which should be girls. They are so cute. They're crazy, but they're cute. That's all I'm going to say. The way you described it was kind of weird. But what they're doing is Hello Kitty is in Godzilla suits, as though they went to a convention with y'all. And when you see it, you go, I want it. You just have to look at it. I was going to do a graphic, but I think it's better for you to just go look it up and go, which one do you want? Now, which one do you think you want, Jess?
Oof.
You have to zoom in. Zoom in. You have to zoom in. You have to zoom in. Zoom in, Jess.
So I would only want. I want them all, but the main ones I would want would be Rodan,
Okay.
and I gotta go with Hello Kitty and Godzilla.
Isn't she cute? She has a little red in the gray tone of Godzilla. She's in a suit, but it is cute as all get out. That one's gonna sell. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So you have time. Okay, you have time. You heard it here first. If you didn't hear it at all, so that's number one. Number two, there's one where she goes like that with the little eyes. She's at the top. Do you see her? So cute, so cute. And I don't know which suit that is. And you go, which one is that one in? And you go, and I'm not gonna lie, the little one with the three. Which one? Which one's the three, Jess?
The three-headed one is King Ghidorah.
So cute. The little girls, there's one on the left, because when you zoom in, you go, oh, those are boys. And then the girls on the left-hand side, yes. But I want to put little eyelashes on the other ones because you go, oh my God, so cute. Because they are crazy. And there you go. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to see it everywhere, Jess. This is probably one of, you go, McDonald's, you really hit it. McDonald's, don't miss out on this one. Okay, the last one with the little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Hello Kitty went really big. And you know how I know that? I'm following people on Facebook, and I don't say who I am, but I say, oh, I get that. And on Facebook, they go, oh, this is where you get it, this is where you get it. They're sold out, they have it. Oh, by the way. Just you have to go to Facebook, and you go to the group of the city that you're at. I will say this, whoever started those, though, they want your information, so you have to be careful. But when it goes that way, like what city are you in? Where do you live, Jess? What city?
I'm in the Moreno Valley area.
Okay, you have to find Facebook, and you look for Moreno Valley, okay, or wherever that city is. You'll figure out really quick. Or Banning, Beaumont. I do that one, but actually one of the people that is on our station, I think, created that. Or Cherry Hill. And he's on, but he doesn't know how many people he's getting from the area, because at some point they go there and they just, they unless they lock it, don't lock it, because it's never. Like if someone dies or passes away, you go, oh, and there you go. But because I go, oh man, because I wanted to promote there, but I go, oh, he's probably going to promote his stuff, but he doesn't promote his stuff. Really should. So whoever starts it, leave it ready to go. I get spammers and I get people that post things that they shouldn't. I get that. It's really a pain in the butt. But at some point you go, I get it. I get it. Because then you'll figure out what's in the area when they talk about it. Like, if there's a problem, they'll talk about it. Okay? Even before the news. The news could go to all those and say, oh, I have the information now. I have the information. They go, like, what was that blast? What was that about? And then people are really quick in the middle of the night. You're like, oh, my God. All right, so you have to be careful. That's number one, because they could find your information as well and find where you live and all that. But, you know, that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, what else, Jess?
For the moment, that would be it.
Okay, we're gonna go to. But here's the thing: if you don't get anything by this, get this, because they're gonna sell it, Jess. They're gonna sell it, and I guarantee you're gonna see them somewhere, and they're gonna say, "I have it," and you're gonna see probably another country that has a whole other one. You go, "Oh my God, I want it," and then you're gonna see the price, because these ones, not gonna lie, the ninja ones were so cute. There were people that go, "I went to you know how many to get that," because when the kids get it, they get it, and I'm not sure if the kids get this one. I think the adults get this one. Because I don't think the kids get Godzilla yet. I think you... Okay, I will say this. Which one do you think your family's going to want, Jess?
You mean individual ones?
Sure, if that happens.
No, I'm pretty sure the moment my nephew looks at them, he will want them all.
Okay, he's awesome. What about your wife, Jess?
I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards maybe Mothra and Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha is cute, not gonna lie. Mecha is the one in gray, and you have to zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, when you see it, you go, and I'm telling you, it's official because it's on the McDonald's site. And they are saying by the 18th, it is coming out. They have 8/18. Today's the 13th, Thursday, not Friday, yay. And it is coming out. Wait, what day does that fall on, Jess?
Good question. It is next, wait, you said 18, next Tuesday.
All right, something about that. Yeah, how they get stuff, huh? Okay. So when it comes, be one of the first to say, what do you have? And then you could technically, you don't have to get the Happy Meal. Just so you know, you say I want the toy, and they'll say doot doot doot. Here you go. All right, get it before everyone knows, because when they know, Jess, you're gonna say in essence, and then especially little Godzilla. Godzilla's gonna sell out. I tell you, man, Godzilla's gonna sell out. It's gonna be a thing. Yeah. All right, we're gonna be back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
You're running out of letterhead. What do? Lithopass Printing. You need business cards. Now what? Lithopass Printing. Invitations to a wedding? Lithopass Printing and Banning is the answer. Lithopass Printing can provide banners, signs, and blueprints. Think of Lithopass Printing and Banning for quality graduation, birthday party, and baby shower invitations. Lithopass Printing also provides lamination, faxing, and photo prints. If you need it inked, make it Lithopass Printing. Lithopass Printing and Banning.
Don't let insurance companies make decisions for you. Go to Pass Auto Center in Banning, your one-stop repair facility with full collision repair, auto maintenance, service, and an authorized smog center. You'll also find a full-service used car lot to fit every budget with the right vehicle for you. Trade-ins are accepted and they pay cash for your car. Pass Auto Center at 2609 West Ramsey in Banning, just off the I-10 freeway between Sunset and 22nd. Call 951-849-7878.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Hola mi gente, aquí para servirles somos La Michoacana Ice Cream Parlor. You scream ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. Here at La Michoacana we serve the biggest bananas place in town. The best milkshakes, smoothies, and paletas. La Michoacana is located on West Ramsey Street in Banning and on the Palm Plaza of 6th Street in Beaumont. We also serve acai bowls, fruit salads, corn on the cob, and our famous mouth-watering mango nada treat to cool you down. Y arriba Michoacán!
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littlensons.com.
All right, it is Hollywood Live today. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on so many things right now, and I'm clicking, and I go, that could make that happen, that could make that happen, that could make that happen. I have recommended Twitch, but if you're doing something with Twitch on, and it could be a problem. So just be careful with Twitch. That's all I'm going to say. Because it does a lot. All right, it does a lot. And that's all I'm going to say. And if you feel alone, go to Twitch and you go, I'm not alone. You're not. You're not. There's always some... There are some times where it's a little slow, I'm not going to lie. But sometimes you just go on there, go creative. Don't look at games. Forget about games. You don't even have to look at games. Go creative. Like, there's a tab. It's called creative. The other one I like is art. And then, in real life. Thank you. I was searching for that. Which is called, this is a term. Did you know that IRL is a term, Jess?
IRL, yeah, it means in real life.
Yeah, but see, it sounds like, see, it's weird how you said it. It sounds like URL. IRL, URL. It means something internet, doesn't it? All right.
In the early 2000s, I used to be heavy into MMORPGs. Yeah, so we would use all kinds of terminology like that.
Yeah, you guys came up with that, I think. That's a good point. I think we talked about this before. But yes, in real life, but I still have a theory. I think there's something there. All right, anyway. What else? All right, what else, Jess?
So I don't normally... I don't have Netflix, so I don't usually watch it, so I had to mooch off my brother's account. there was a movie that came out. It's called The Last House. Have you heard of it?
Is that the one with the guy in the, like, are they going to take him out? Does he lose consciousness? I'm not going to lie. I feel as though it's hard to explain. Do you ever feel like you're living life again? You ever feel that way? I've been feeling that way. It's really weird. All right, go ahead. What do you want to say, Jess?
So my brother told me to watch it. Was not even sure what it was about because I have not watched any trailers for it. It's an interesting movie. There are some weird things about it, but basically everyone is locked in their house. They cannot go outside the door, through the windows, nothing. There's like this mysterious rain that just seals everybody inside. And then maybe.
But okay, here's what I'm and they're gonna say it's different, but I go, isn't. I have a theory on that. Are they doing that? Because now I have a question on that, Jess, and it's just out, right? It just came out or something like that.
Yeah, I think about like a week ago.
Okay, but do you think a story or a theory got out? Because isn't that a little kind of like the other one that you want to see coming out?
No, that one involves dinosaurs. This one involves something else. I don't want to say because it's best just to watch the movie. But it's
okay. All right.
But it's like it turns into like a survival movie where these people are in the house, and they run out of food. How are you supposed to get it? How are you supposed to get water and all this other stuff?
So which one do you see first? Because I don't think you see what I'm seeing unless there's something that you know that I don't know. One starts in a house, the other is in a house and a street, and they're both survival movies. So I'm just saying, Jess.
You know what? I remember back in the early 2000s, they used to make mockbusters. I don't know if you remember that term. So what it was, there was these few production companies where, like, if a big title was coming out, say Transformers, they made a movie called The Transformer. And so it's kind of like a low budget version of that.
I know a guy that works for a company like that. Love you, Gerald Webb. Okay, anyway, it's out there. If you look him up, he did invite me and a couple other people to be on something. We have a credit, but we're not seen on the show. But we do have a credit. I looked, I go, oh, that's my name. But I don't think that was but they do like horror. They do a bunch of stuff because it's like, okay, you know the Sharknado people, Asylum. He works for them. Well, he does.
Oh my God, that's the production company.
Yeah, he's really big. We had him on the show once. Kelly actually brought him on. She knows him, but we could have him on. He'd be like, oh man. And I saw him in a commercial with Billy Bob Thornton on T-Mobile. He's to the right. You go, that's Gerald Webb. He's an actor, but he is like, if you talk, we would have to do a whole show and then some, probably Twitch, to say, guys, this is how it really works in the industry, not the way you think. They go, oh, no wonder. And there you go. But he did some production. But I don't know if he started off as an actor and then he got a job, or he did help out with Asylum, or they were named something else. I don't really know. And then they became Asylum, and then he did a lot of things for them. And when Sharknado happened, he goes, unless you never know. But I think on the show he said, yeah, everyone went to us because Sharknado got out and it got real popular. So, but it's funny that you say that, because that might have been before he got brought on, because they do a lot of those. And in a roundabout way, it's like, if you're going to look up that one, watch this one. But then when you see, you go, it is so done in a bad way. You go, oh my God. But there you go. I have him. I will say, shout out to Gerald from Asylum, who one time when I didn't have a vehicle, he says, I'll give you a ride. I said, awesome. But I didn't use. But he's like, I'll give you a ride. I go, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So he's there for his friends. Okay, he's there for his friends. I don't know if they're for him. They really should be, because I can see he gets frustrated because he's like, dude, but he's on his own thing. But he's a great guy. But I just don't have time. That's all I'm going to say. All right, what else, Jess?
So I actually like these cheap, low budget movies. They're just somehow hilarious.
See, people like you love. And he goes, yeah, you are the people that we serve. And you really are. You really are. All right, what else, Jess?
Yeah, so I was just thinking, have you ever heard of Bloomhouse?
Bloomhouse? No.
It's a production company. They do a lot of, I guess, remakes, horror movies. Oh, they do a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So they are remaking one of my favorite movies from 1989, I think.
Okay.
And I would tell you to watch it, but I'm afraid you'll get nightmares.
Yeah, I've had nightmares, and I had some weird dreams. I go, that's the story, that's the story, that's the story. I almost want to tell you it, and then say, aha! Hey, Jess, are you all right with possibly reading a script on air and then us getting something to happen at some point?
No, go ahead. Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you because I have it started, or I have another one. Because I have a theory that if we did it, then we go, okay, that is a little of it. And there you go. Because I think it could be made in a movie there, and there. And there you go. And that's all I'm going to say. All right. What else, Jess?
Yeah, so the movie was called Puppet Masters. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Puppet Master. Sorry, I have a theory now because I could help out Asylum. What I could. I have so many theories of, you go, that's the real story, just so you know. It's how they make them. It's so cheap. All right, see what you're saying, Jess?
Yeah, so the movie's called Puppet Master. It's basically this guy has little puppets that, I guess, come alive and start killing people.
This is why my mother hates you. But all right, go ahead, Jess. Say what you want to say.
I've been watching these movies since I was 7
she
or younger.
Really hates you. When I say Jesse, she goes, which one? And then I go, Sanchez. And she goes, I go, I think she looked up something you recommended, and she doesn't like you anymore. She used to. She goes, hey, how's Jess? Oh, he's good. And then, So I think whatever you did, she's like, no, I hate him. She hates him so much. Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah, I like strange movies. I don't know. Someone's got to enjoy them. They make them. Although there is a limit to what I will watch. I learned
Here's the thing, Jess. When trust me, he showed me something in person. I said, oh my God. And if you saw it, I think you'd say that too. And then if you are that person, you go, oh, I get you, Jess. I get you. All right, go ahead, Jess. What do you want to say?
No, that was so that movie actually surprised me because it has Kurt Russell in there. So it's just like I wasn't expecting that scene. That's a very
Speaking of Kurt Russell, can we just, because isn't Puppet Master already a thing? Are they doing like a knockoff of a knockoff? Because Puppet Master has been a thing for a while, right?
There's a few movies with that title.
Yeah, Puppet Master. It's pretty obvious. All right, real quick, Jess, Kurt Russell, Godzilla. I saw a scene, Jess, with Kurt Russell and Godzilla. And I'm going to say, how come Apple's not promoting it? Because it is awesome. That's all I'm going to say. But it is expensive to have all these apps just to watch something. All right, go ahead, Jess.
No, I actually had this conversation with a friend of mine. Apple TV has absolutely amazing series, one after another. But they don't advertise them at all. And it's just like almost every show that I've watched on Apple TV it was amazing. It was great.
Who has access to Apple that you watch, Jess?
Okay, so what happens is I alternate my channels from time to time. So I'll have like Apple for a month, and then I'll cancel it. Then I'll do Disney for a month, cancel it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll get a free trial.
I will say this. Yeah, well, like the one I'm going to recommend has a free trial, but I have a theory about that. You have to say it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Unless they say, oh, no, we're good. One time, it was Disney. It was so stupid. Or was it the other one, HBO? I don't really know. But the answer is, they said, well, give us a snapshot of the cancel. And I go, are you stupid? Why do I have to give you a snapshot of the cancel? Although I do have a theory. Now, some of these are enabled on your website. And I forgot about this. You have to scroll down because there's a window. And you go, and sometimes they have you thought you canceled. You go, okay, I'm good. But if you scroll down, you go, oh, there's another button. They go, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Oh, that makes sense. But the reason I was so upset that he said, because I'm like, well, you should have sent me an email. Oh, no wonder. Then that might have been my fault now that I think about it. Okay, I get that. Because there should have been an email confirmation of cancellation. Although I think I had that. But I'm like, who would take a picture of the cancel part? So you know when they say if it gets lost, maybe that's what he means. You know, like when they say, here's your verification code of the purchase, take a picture of it or write it down because you may need it. And then, because I do have a theory that sometimes the websites go a little belly up. You think, no. You go, yeah, you never know. Or not. I don't really know. But this really was on the council. And I go, but he credited it finally. But he gave me a pain in the butt. I'm like, no, I really canceled it. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, what else, Jess?
So I actually watched another movie that was. Oh, see, look, I don't know if it. Okay, it's not a horror movie. It's a comedy suspense movie.
Okay, go ahead.
It's called Over Your Dead Body.
I'm going to have to look this up. I don't know what this is.
Basically, it's about this couple. They are having issues. The husband is trying to murder the wife. Wife finds out, tries to murder him. But in doing so, or trying to anyway, they end up getting held hostage by some people that robbed their home. So it was an interesting movie. It was pretty funny.
Okay, we'll say this. Jason Segel.
Yes.
Okay, he's really good. And he's a writer. He didn't write this according to this, but I could be wrong. I don't really know. But he's really good. And did you know he's a writer, Jess? Did you know Jason Segel is a writer?
I did not know, but it would not surprise me. He's been in so many things.
And I think he is family of writers. And when you look up and go, oh, no wonder. He was in that show. Was he in that show, How I Met Your Mother, or something like that, Jess?
Yes, he is. He is.
That's him, right? Okay, he is a writer, and he did a movie or a show, and I think my mother was watching. I go, oh my God, that's him. How come it's going that way? Because you can almost see there were certain people when you go, they're a writer and they're in it, they acted a different way. Sometimes they're more like, you know, and then you go, nah, that's kind of not normal behavior. I watch it too. I go, okay. And you go, oh, that's why, because he wrote it. Or he wrote it with someone. So you go, oh, smart. So Jason Segel is a writer. But when you see who he's related to, you go, no wonder you're there. But he was funny in that show. Unless I got the show wrong. I don't really know. But Over Your Dead Body, there you go. Okay, it's a show I can guarantee my mother's not going to watch, but I may say I see it, but you guys are judgmental. Never mind. I don't think I can see it. All right, what else, Jess?
So speaking of Jason Segel, he's actually on a show on Apple TV, another amazing show that gets no advertising whatsoever, and it has Harrison Ford in it. It's called Shrinking.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's I saw a few episodes. I haven't had a chance to watch all the way through, but so far what I've seen, it was really good. Like I'm telling you, Apple TV has amazing shows. There's very little advertising.
Also with Jason Segel, Jess, he is busy. All right. Shrinking.
See, that's what I'm telling you. It's just like,
with a little eye. Oh, that's a series?
Yes.
With my mother. Okay, question, my mother. Will my mother, because she loves Harrison Ford, but if she discovers this, I don't know. But I've never seen him in a series. You see, they don't promote. How long has this been out, Jess?
I believe they're on season 4 or season 3. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I just saw it. In 2023, it says, and it's 3 seasons, it says. It could be wrong, you never know. And then people are asking, is there going to be a season 4? Wow! Called Shrinking. Which I'm not going to lie. Hold up. I have a theory on this. Yeah, see? Jason wrote. He's a co-writer on that. He is so that guy. He's a writer. And when you see who he's related to, you go, well, no wonder. And when you see him, you go, that guy is a writer? Yeah, and he stars in his own stuff. All right, go ahead, Jess.
So the only reason why I saw anything or I started watching the show for any reason was I saw a clip on TikTok and Jason Segel was doing an interview with somebody. I can't remember what late night show. He was saying how there was a scene where Harrison Ford enters the door or enters the room and he starts humming like a little song. So he instinctively started humming like the track to like Raiders of the Lost Ark or something. It was either that or Star Wars, and it was just hilarious because he didn't realize he was doing it.
Oh man, that's awesome. So Harrison Ford plays a character called Dr. Paul Rhodes. Who is he to Jason?
I cannot remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. I really have to watch it over again.
Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So, okay, who's the therapist in this? I'm sorry, I'm getting it with Google. I don't know. You never know. We have Judy tuning in. Says, good afternoon. Watching from Hope Hills. By the way, I have a theory about you guys over there. Yay. Do what you do. Real quick, Jess, say what you want to say.
No, yeah. If you ever get a chance to try out Amazon or Apple Plus, there's so many. That's why it gets confusing.
See,
Apple
but you
Plus.
never know. Amazon may... Oh, did you hear about Paramount, Jess?
No, I'm afraid to ask.
You should. It's so stupid. The CEO. Is he the CEO? I have a question on that. Sometimes they change it. Well, yesterday I saw something and they said, oh, we're going to get out of the area. And there you go. But I didn't see the whole thing, so I don't know what they're saying. But it says he's threatening to take Paramount out of the area. And you go, all right, who cares? And that's the answer. Who cares? But it's a big deal because it changes everything. You go, where does he want to go? That's really what you want to know. So, yeah. Is he one of those guys that's upset about the whole thing in the area? That makes sense because this is just a thing. All right, real quick. We got to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the Tax Relief Hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control and in many cases get the breathing room you need. Garnished wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
Each Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. on Reverse Your Thinking, no subject will be off limits. Join Mark Gertz and his guests as they displace fiction with facts. Money and wealth will be central to many shows. Listeners are invited to call in and challenge Mark and his guests on the topics of the hour. Everything can be viewed in more than one way. Separate fact from fiction with Mark Gertz on Reverse Your Thinking. Tune in every Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific Time with Mark Gertz and Reverse Your Thinking on Life, Love, and Money.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
Summer in the Inland Empire. You know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working cool before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Your pharmacy and mobility solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
We're here. I know. I'm growing my beard, and I don't like it, and I can't wait to shave it off. That's all I'm going to say. You have to... What? Well, I'm thinking I'm going to go on Twitch, and I'm going to do a thing, and if they pay a certain amount, I'm going to shave it. Or I'm just going to shave it anyway. You never know. All right, Jess, what else?
Oh, my God. So I went to check my Amazon account. I forgot to cancel Apple. But I remembered why I still have Apple, and that's because I'm watching another show on there, which I didn't even talk about yet, and it's called Silo. I think I talked about it with you one time, maybe a year ago.
I'm not going to lie. Again, he's talking about Apple.
Yes.
And I don't know when or at any point are they going to say, look, you can watch it, you can watch it, and you can watch it, and there you go. Because that's where it's going, okay? That's where it's going. I saw something, and I've never seen it before, and it said streaming. But it almost said it like, instead of TV, it's like a thing. It said channel, and I took a picture. It was really interesting. I said, that's where they're going. So it's like streaming channel A, streaming channel B, and streaming channel C. The way it said it, I was like, I could see that. That's where it's going. And I will say this. Say what you want to say, Jess.
No, Silo is an absolutely amazing series. It's not scary. There's like very little action in that series. It's all mostly talking.
What's it about, by the way?
It is about, I think, like 10,000 people. They're in this silo. They've been there for 100 plus years. And so that's all they know is just the silo. And if they ever escape, they'll die because it's poisonous outside. So this one woman, she ends up running into like this conspiracy saying how it's not poisonous outside. So she goes on this long journey to try and make it outside the silo. Yeah.
So I'm looking at our chat, and I love this. Although I really love Silent. I like the girl that's in it because she is awesome. She was in a bunch of movies. I go, oh, awesome, 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 awesome. But I'm gonna say this. She is like one of those where you go, oh man, oh man, oh man, because she has one of those faces. You go, she looks like that one. She looks like that one, and she looks like that one. I don't know what that is, but she's an actress. I go, oh, I didn't know that. But she's been. If you look up who she is, you go, she's been in a lot. And as of recent, I think she's going bigger. And that's the answer. Sometimes you see them when they've been acting, and you go, I did not know they were in that. And then you go, oh, they were. I saw something, and it was with my mother, and she said nothing. And I said, can you believe who that is? And she said, oh my God, when they were younger. So just that's all I'm going to say. Let's see, what else? And yeah, see what else. Okay, so what else you want to say, Jess?
No, you kind of skipped out for a moment.
Oh, sorry, it does that. Anyway, all I'm going to say is this. You are awesome. There you go. Okay, I'm going to switch it really quick because we're running out of time. Okay, are you ready? Philo. Get Apple if it's worth it. Philo. Okay, go Philo. Now, you may have discovered Philo once or twice. Okay, you could get on your app, you could get on your device, and you can get on the site. Go to Philo, and then some of the shows, this is where it gets really frustrating. You go, some of them are free, and then the others are locked up. Okay? I don't know what it does to unlock, but I go, ooh. You know, that's all I'm going to say. Because I have a theory about that as well. Now, if you go to one of the shows, it is free right now. And you should do it. Love After Lockup. Have you seen it, Jess?
I have not seen it.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say. What do you think it's about?
People finding love after they get out of prison. Or in prison. I don't know. Now you're making me question stuff.
I almost don't want to say the site, but they say it all the time. meanmate.com. I may have gotten it wrong, but I don't really know. If you go there, don't. And that's the answer. It's really a show about intervention. But you go, we're already there. Yeah, you are. So if you go there, what people do, and now you go, oh, that makes sense. I've heard of this. Yeah. It's free right now. Go stream first season. It does cut it off. Don't buy. That's all I'm going to say. Don't buy. Skip, and they go all the way. But do first season. They have 7 seasons, Jess. Go to the first season, and you go, people do this? Yes. And then have a conversation with someone that you're watching it with and say, do you know anyone that's ever done this? They go, yeah, I do. They're over there. Because I have a theory where I live, there is someone like that. You go, I didn't know this was a thing. They go, yeah, it's a thing. So if you go to meanmate.com, I've never done it. Don't know if it's a thing. Let's say you were in prison, Jess. Okay, here's kind of interesting. They go, well, I went on Craigslist and I put an ad. I go, that's the thing? I thought they were fake. I know, I've been there. Whatever. So here's the thing, Jess. If you're in prison, evidently, when you're in prison, there's a couple things you could do. You set up a profile, or they set up for you. I don't know how that works. And then you put what you're about. And you go, you know. So one of them is a bank robber, Jess. And he robbed a bank. Season 2. Okay, Season 2. He robbed a bank. So you know all these shows and all these ones where they go, what a dumb criminal? Yeah, well, they're going to get out at some point. And if they go to the site, they have women that love them. Okay, now it's a show where you go, I get it now, I get it. There's one guy, he loves his woman. But by Season 2, she loses it. Her hair is shaved off. She goes, I lost it. She did. And he lost it. When you look at his family, you go, his family is awesome. They have money. Why are you doing this? And his mother's like, no, don't. And you would be like, no, give him time. Not by Season 2. Season 2, she loses it. Okay, she loses it. You go, what happened? They really need, what? Have they gotten together? And I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm not there on season, because I have to pay for it. And that's where I go, Philo. Go watch it while you can with ads, and then just watch it while you can. Because Season 1, the majority, and then they cut it off, you go, oh man! But it's okay. Skip forward into Season 2, watch it, and then they go back to Season 1, and it's the update of an update. And when you get that, you get everything. All right, Jess, what do you want to say?
So I figured out that app I mentioned earlier before the show started, where all you need is the library card.
Okay.
So it is called Hoopla, Hoopla. And if you have a library card, you can have access to ebooks, audiobooks, movies, comics, TV shows, so many things from your local library.
Oh, really? So, it says, why are libraries getting rid of Hoopla? This is what this read asks on Google.
That is absolutely horrible.
It says, can I use Hoopla with the library card? What is the downside to Hoopla? Hoopla went too far. That's probably why. But it's a theory. I know you're going, what? I don't really know. I don't know what Hoopla is, but it's a thing. I do have a question. I'm looking at this. You go, it's kind of there. Okay, I'm going to... Jesse and I were talking about something ahead of time, and I says, oh, Jess, I really want to know what that is. Yeah, it says right here, streaming audiobooks, music, partnering with local libraries. Hoopla offers free streaming. Oh, that's good for you guys at Hope. Okay, Judy is at Hope right there. All right, Hope Heals. And they do things for people that are trying, unless you guys change it, I don't really know, people that are trying to figure it out in life. All right, that's all I'm going to say. They do a lot. They really do. They may know of it. Or not, I don't really know. So this is for y'all. If you get Hoopla, I'm looking at, wow. It says books, videos, and music, all free from your public library. That's right there. Then why are they saying they're trying to get rid of it?
I think certain libraries are trying to get rid of it. They're like, we want you to come in. I don't know. Who knows?
I have a theory about this, because it is boring as all get out. Okay. Jess, you gave me something I want to look up. I want to look this up. It looks like one of those sites where you go, they're going to take your information.
I hope not, because...
Jess!
Uh-oh. He found something.
I did. They have 1 through 6 of Batman, which is everywhere. You've seen it. I know you've seen it. Absolute Batman right there. It's kind of like the one that I was telling you about, Jess. So here's what I'm going to say. Go there. Get it while you can. Unless it's stupid. You go, I have to pay for it. Figure out how you could do it with your local library. And then, ooh. That's all I'm going to say. So, and you guys at Hope Heals, we love you. They're in Washington. They're not in the area. Applebees. Shoot, we're out. Okay, I'm going to do a show. But here's what I'm going to say. Get Philo streaming. Do the ads. Do Love After Lockup. And you will be so much smarter. So much smarter. I will talk about it after the show. I wish, Jess, you could join me. Who's on next, by the way, Jess?
Who's on next? It is A Time of Insight.
Did they move Paul around? Where's Paul now?
Paul is no longer here. Yeah, that was a few years back.
No, Paul Lane.
Yeah.
A few years back, he's been on.
No.
Tech.
Yeah. Time to go.
All right, bye. I didn't know that, people. I talk about Paul all the time. How is Paul gone? That makes no sense. He has a show. You're right. I do not keep up. He has a show. It was Wednesdays at 3 o'clock. Wait, was it Wednesdays? Sorry, I have to look this up. I don't understand this. Yeah, I can see that. We're not on the show anymore. Why? When you should automatically know. We say it so much. We're on that? Why are we on that? What does that mean? Have you ever done, like, okay, do where you're at, like the company, and just put it in and do it on somebody else's, or say, hey, can you do it? And then see what comes up on theirs. It's different than yours. I can guarantee it. If you look at it all the time, it will come up. If you look at somebody else's that's never looked it up, you never know. I may know. I don't really know. And then see what comes up, because you go, that's why people get confused. Oh, it's a listing. These are so dumb. Does it go to us? Wow, no wonder people know our number. Oh, man, it's one of those buggy ones. Out. All right. What does that mean? It's probably saying something. Saying, yep, there you go. Oh, that's not good. I didn't know that. I wonder what happened. Weird. They don't tell you everything. Ooh. Ooh. It says ABC News Radio, home of Dave Ramsey, Paul Amadeus Lane, Aaron Michael Sanchez. Oh my God. Are we miscommunicating? I literally was like, you're right. I'm trying to figure it out. They change it all the time. Like, I was from 9 o'clock. They move us around. I tell you, man, they need money. Judy says, some of the volunteers, including my sister, just heard you, thought it was cool. What are we talking about? You know what? This happens on Twitch. I talk, and I go, it's delayed. It doesn't make sense anymore. They go, huh? What are you talking about? I go, man. You ever want to type in more, but you're like, not really? Yeah, about that. 3 o'clock shows. You should. I bet he's on here. He goes, I didn't know that. I know you didn't. They removed him. No. What happens when they click on him? He's on the website. Did they remove his picture? Yeah, I'm still there. Awesome. I could be gone. These people are still here. What happened? Alright. And no, we don't know Dave Ramsey. I want to know Dave Ramsey. Say, yo, what's up? Do you know who Dave Ramsey is? Awesome! He gets you out of debt. You go, oh my God. Ooh. Who are they? You know what they should have? A meetup. That's the answer. Everyone wants a meetup. I'm going to go, oh my God! You don't even know. We could time in virtual. That'd be kind of cool. Like, all right, that makes sense. See, here's the thing. Some people, you go, well, they're on that station, that station, that station. Yeah, that's why. Wow, they completely removed Paul. I didn't know that. Paul got me started. That's why I have a little... And I've helped out Paul, and Paul's helped out me. Oh, I just thought about that. Ooh. Paul has access to a lot. You don't even know. Ooh. Who did that? Who was dumb? Who let go of Paul? Did Paul, like, no? Or did Paul go... I'm not gonna lie, Paul's done some dumb things. He apologized once, and I said, don't do that. Alright, I'll figure it out. That's news to me. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm see, no one says anything. I'm not on the show, by the way. You ever see that where shows go, I didn't know that, I didn't know that. They really didn't know that. I didn't know that. I love Paul Lane. He's awesome. I love his wife too, Ray. She's awesome. If he's doing the thing that I think he's doing, he'll be back. He goes, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, about that. But sometimes they say things, you go, about that. I've never done that where I go, hey, by the way, what happened? Because I'll tell you what's happening. I really thought he was on next. But I guess he was on, I don't know why I thought he was on Thursdays at 3 o'clock. Or is he on Wednesdays at 3 o'clock? You ever do that where you speak and you go, we're not on the air, by the way. I wish you would have said this when I'm on the air. Let's see. Some of the volunteers, including my sister, just heard you, thought it was cool. Hi, sis. We are collecting more donations to make a second trip to Spokane. I know I've heard that name. To take the donations to... Oh, fire people. Whoa, you guys are big. We went Saturday. We have a whole room. Whoa, we could do an update. Taking a van full, clothes, blankets, toiletries, and baby diapers and items. Also other small items. Keep doing it. There you go. All right, awesome. I did not know. There were so many fires, sorry. My mother's like, there's a hole in a whole other country. I'm like, yeah, there's fires everywhere. Okay, yeah. Let's see what else. I'm sorry, I'm kind of blown on this. I can't believe they didn't remove his name all the way. Oh, is it doing that delay thing? Maybe they did remove it, but they didn't know that. Yeah, there it is. He just... What's this about? They moved him? Why do you go entertain? Why is he doing that? Stay... Oh, that's... Okay. I'm right. Does he know Periscope isn't around anymore? Is he really in my heart? Okay, it's expensive. I'm going to click on here. I like his tech zone. Tech zone was awesome. The tech with Paul. Yeah, there it is. Tech zone. Okay. Yeah, it says tech zone. I'm going to click on that. Because sometimes people ask and you go, okay. What happened? Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, cool. Go to paulamadeuslane.com. Awesome. Oh, he has people that do it. Or did he put it up, which is awesome. Yeah, it says right there, KMT. We have a signature. They copy. They don't know they copy on. You guys copy me. Ray! I would not show your room. I've been to his house. It's awesome. Oh, he did the lights. Smart. I have not been there since. I have a picture with me and him in, and they helped him out. I don't know who helped him out, but somebody helped him out. Sorry, I'm looking at paulamadeuslane.com. Amadeus is not his name, by the way. Just again. Ray's his wife, by the way. Okay. But she takes care of him. He is not able to move on his own. I'm not sure what... I don't know how to say that one. He's able to move his hands, but he has limited mobility on his... like what he does with his hand. So... There's a definition, but it's probably a better definition. I don't really know. Paul, what's going on there? Wow, he really has the hookup. Who did this for him? They really made it like, wow. Wow. That's the way it is in the van with him. He could do a show. Is this for Google? Did he get... Is this why? It happens, huh? She has a logo shirt. Why am I not knowing this? Oh, him at the Ability Expo? All right. I used to be there. I like it when they do slow motion. Go to paulamadeuslane.com. Yep, there it is, Ability Expo. He's going to hate it when you go, I'm not KMT anymore? What is he? I'm find this out. You can book him? No. Book Paul for your next... Oh, he went big. Wow, good job. Who did this for him? Wow, he went big. You can book him for your event. Oh, I hate this website. Or it's, I don't know, combination. Well, he still has it up. Tech Zone. Welcome to Tech Zone. He talks about it. Join Paul as he discusses every aspect. You guys in your years, he has been here for years. What are you talking about? It says Wednesday from 3 to 4. Oh, it was Wednesdays. Ah. Well, it's right here on this site. He'll be back. I don't why do you consult? Hey, that guy now. Oh, that's a waste of time, trust me. He has press there? Wow. Wow. Oh, smart. The article's with you. So smart. Nice. His contact isn't... Oh, Paul. Paul helped me get here. That's the answer. Am I wanting a beer? They don't pay. I'm glad he does that. Accessibility consultant. Good job. He knows. He really knows. You have to pay him. Doesn't mean... Oh, I'll tell you what it is. For free. I get that now. He told me once, the game is not sold. It is told. Oh, I have it wrong, huh? The game is not... The game? It's one of those. I go, you're that guy? But now I get it, why he said that, because he's really trying to say, can you pay me? I was not trying to hire him, but I kind of get it. I get what he was trying to say at the time, which to me seemed a little self-serving. I'm not going to lie. But now I go, oh, I get it. I say some weird things. I go, I got to get paid. You don't pay. They want information, and then they go away. Oh, they love information. They go. He doesn't get paid, by the way. He really doesn't. I keep telling you guys this. All right. Sorry, I'm clicking on the site. Going, what happened? Because usually they have this little, oh, thank you for the opportunity. It's no longer a thing. Does he know? Yeah, seriously. That was news to me, especially when he said years. Like, years. Oh, by the way, he's big on Meta. Paul went big on Meta. They did that? No way. Oh, I gotta fix it up. Smart. R2, so cute. Nice. I get it. I don't really promote KMET either. You know why? They didn't promote me. I tell you, man, I'm looking for a job. I guarantee it. Help. Oh, so cute. Yep, you're right. Nothing about KMET. Okay. Did something happen that I don't know about? I have to ask Paul. I don't know. Sorry. So does it say, oh, we want to give the link? Don't. Just don't. It's going to be a problem. Don't. No wonder. You know, people talk about, like, they say things and you go, why are you talking that way? I'm not gone. You know? Yeah, more of that. The community. I know it's not what we're talking about. Community has come together. Good job. Keep going. Really mean that, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm just a little like, see right there. Go to Paul Amadeus Lane on Facebook. And you go, ooh, he went big. He did. With Meta. He does the headset. He speaks. I don't think he got paid for that. I think they just featured him. But he has connection. I know he wants to get paid. I guarantee he wants to get paid. But all I have to do is just say, do you get paid? He goes. And if he goes on a long rant of how he gets paid a little, not a lot, all right. He needs to get paid. That's the answer. There you go. Widows. They do this thing. It's... Oh, that's a thing. Really has to change that logo. I don't know why that's a thing. Because Amadeus isn't his name. People will call him. No, they won't. All right. I like Paul Lane. Just keep it simple. Paul Lane. I don't know why he sticks to the Amadeus. Is it that song? Amadeus, Amadeus. I'm telling you, man. Alright. Well, he did change this. Does it work? I don't know what works, because when I say it, people are like, who, what, where, when, why? Radio. But I do have TV. And I did, you guys copy me. You're right, I copied somebody else on that. They go, radio personality on a guy that I interview. And I go, oh, really? Awesome. Let's interview. Still don't know what he does. I'm like, what show? And sometimes they're not on anymore. And does it work though? Or does it like, it just means they're on air. That's all. That's all it means. That's all it means. I like this though. Accessibility consultant brand ambassador. I would not put brand ambassador. I would put accessibility consultant. I need a job. There you go. Because they could pay. Especially for your time. He used to do product. And I go, okay. Because you need to get paid. You go, how much is that? And for some reason, they are so stuck. You go, no, I got paid. Even better. Especially speaking. You go, I did it for free. I know you did. A lot of speakers, when you go to things, you think they get paid. They don't. Some they can. Like Trump probably gets paid all the time. All the time. Presidents get paid all the time. They have it set up. Or not, you never know. They go, you know, I'm actually doing this for free. Oh, didn't know that. Yeah. It's called opportunity. I love, boy, I need money. That's the answer. One invited me. And I says, can I bring? And I said, yeah, sure. And I says, can you not fly me out there? Can you just, and I'll put the money towards it. Go, absolutely. They hooked me up with the hotel. And the event had food. And I said, it's on us. Yeah, I appreciate you. But they would have paid for the plane. And I go, yeah, but I could really use that money right now. And it actually, it's hard to explain because on the way back, I mean, I could have gone and been like, okay. But at the time I had people and it was, not going to lie, kind of like, ooh, yay. But you know what? Twitch. But I think I need a shade for Twitch. I don't think I want to put this on Twitch because I go, another guy. You're kind of hard. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, well, I'm off that. There you go. I'll figure it out. And when I have it, they'll probably say, don't say anything. Dude, I already said it. All right, fine. Paul is, what is he? It's still there, so you can't say, when was his last show? That I want to know. Like, we literally just talked about him. I've been on for a long time. Let's see. Got a few more donations come in since I told you earlier. By the way, if you can, put it on YouTube and Twitch, okay? People, when you get there, they may not donate. But if you turn on, and I don't know how to do that, on Twitch has it, where they can watch it, they have ads, and then they could watch it and support, and you kind of have to tell them, you have to subscribe, and then they go, what's how much? You go, it's like $5 a month. Or for that 1 month. And then they could do more than that, and that gifts other people to be subscribers. And then whoever watches a lot, and they call it lurking, you go, oh, and then that pays you, and there you go. And then if you get a bunch of streamers together, they will all stream what they're doing when they do, like the fire thing, totally awesome. And then you go, well, that person doesn't want to be on camera. That makes sense. Although with the fire, I think they want to be on camera. But you never know. It could be like, you know, oh, we don't want that out there. Okay. Then all of a sudden they're on the news. You ever see that? All right. Anyway, but you get everybody on Twitch at minimum, but YouTube has it as well. And then some will help you out. If you want any money. Well, you can do it for yourself. Why not? You can be that person. I will promote. Go Walla Walla Valley, helping our neighbors in Washington. Do it. Twitch. Minimum Twitch. But make sure you have a phone that has streaming. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay? Make sure you have a phone that has streaming. I do have a theory about that. If you have unlimited streaming, or someone who has that, then do that. Or do it up to and go, how much do I use of streaming? Call them up. I don't know if you get them on it, but you never know. But call them up and say, how much do I use of my streaming? They go, oh, that much. You go, awesome. What is the amount I could stream? They go, oh, that much. All right, I don't know what that is. I know it's a thing because they charge. You ever hit that? It used to be 10. All right. It used to be 10. I have a theory like long distance. Remember when they used to charge for long distance? You go, long distance used to be a thing where you go, are you long distance or are you local? They go, no, I'm local. Okay. Yeah, all right, you are. But then when you're long distance, you go, that's on my bill, man. I have to pay for that. Right? Then they had those little packages where you could buy long distance. And then they finally, with cell phones, finally said, oh, yeah, so you don't get charged anymore. It's in your monthly. Remember when we had minutes of how many minutes? You had so many minutes at night. You had so many minutes during the day. So hopefully you call within that time. Do you remember that? That's why. All right. Data. Anyway, Wi-Fi. If you go, what? And you're confused on that. When you go away from your home or your business or wherever you have Wi-Fi, that's why you want Wi-Fi. That may take up a lot. So make sure you have that covered, because I do have it there on streamers. And there you go. I can see, because some of the phones, you look at them, you go, that's an old phone. It's because it has data. All right? Because I know they did it for a while. Sometimes they do it, then they get rid of it. Then they do it, then they get rid of it. Or they change plans. And if you change a plan, you go, I had it. When you have it, yeah. I had one person that says, I have it. I go, yeah, because it's on 3G, no wonder. But there you go. They throttle it, and then they get sued, and then everybody gets in trouble. And you go, oh my God. But if you have it, yay. If you don't, there you go. You should test it. Let me see that. Yep, there you go. They throttle it. They say, no, we don't. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Because I have a theory about you. That's the only one that will prevent. Okay, I will say that. That will prevent. That will prevent. When you see... Now, if you don't use any, or you're always on Wi-Fi, you go, I don't use any. Then see how much it is. Do like an hour, and then go, okay, how much data did I use? And if it's like, oh, we don't know yet, get the information later and then figure it out. Because I don't know if it's on your phone. I kind of think it's not. I think it may be, but no, now I think about it, no. It won't tell you that. You have to go to your account. So I would just call up and say, hey, remember like banks you used to be able to call up and they go, what do you want? You go, I want my information. Yeah, dummy. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine if they answer that. What do you want? All right. What else? What are you about? Click on people on Facebook. What are you about? What are you about? I am really... We still have Paul's information up. Why did he go entertainment? Digital exclusive. Is it? It's not clicking. Tech, yes. Man, that's a long pile. Oh my God. Well, that's kind of working. I like his site. His site's really like... Well, that's good. I'm happy for him. Hoopla! For libraries! Why do you want to get rid of it? Is it like limited? Yeah, you could do it on your iPhone. Interesting. This is why. Who owns it? Go to the bottom of anything and go, aha! What did you share to Instagram? Well, you sure. All right, let's see. What else? Okay, it's just me and you. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, Midwest. Okay, so this site, Hoopla Digital, at the very bottom says Midwest Tape LLC. Oh, well, who's Midwest Tape? Because when things don't go a certain way, you go, well, all right. Physical and, oh, interesting. And sometimes you go, oh, that's what you're about. Oh, Midwest Tape. That's so old. They have it like the station. Wonder. Huh. Oh, interesting. Ew, I know you guys. I know. All right. So I'm going to say, based on that, they have something, but you go, ooh, about that. I would be, Hoopla is separate than us, because if one goes missing, the other goes missing. Oh, I get that, libraries. And then sometimes access, I get that. Sorry, I'm drinking Coke Zero, don't judge. Help. I can be a spokesperson, that's where I'm going. What? I've never had a beard this long. Oh, and by the way, to answer your question, Judy, I do not like it this way. You could say all you want about... See, because people do this. Even though I like if you are happy with it. I don't even wonder what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie. I don't like it. Don't like it. You ever do something and go, maybe there's a reason? There might be. You never know. Hoopla! Are you? You're so awesome. Thank you. Wait a minute. There you go. How do you share it? Did you get with it? Judy got with it. She's smart. Say hi to your family. All right, let's see. Do you like this time? I don't. I like 9 o'clock. I like 9 o'clock. You're a hard time, so yeah. I guess in some areas it would be later. You never know. What's a binge pass on Hoopla? I'm checking out Hoopla. Hoopla. Because Jesse and I were talking before the show, and he goes, there's this thing with a library. I go, ooh. But without a library, I go, ooh. But have you ever found that when they go library, it's because it's limited when you think about it? It's a good service, not going to lie. You go, how can they make it go everywhere? Because there is a comic that I do want to see, and I go, oh, about that. And it's new. And they get me with that. You go, can you go everything? About that. Is that? Okay, that makes sense. Because prisoners get a lot more than I thought what they do. Do you know anybody in prison? I have a theory about that. See, they get you. Alright. Why are libraries trying to get rid of this? Do they mean they want more of it? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't visited the library in a long time. And I don't know what it takes to get an account. Library used to be free, right? Yeah. Oh, right. They need to track you down in case, because you could check it out, but how if it goes missing? Oh. Huh. Interesting. They really, because homeless people want this. I guarantee it. I guarantee they want it. Anyone that goes, I don't have money for that, I don't have money for that, and I don't have money for that. All right, awesome. And I guarantee they all know the library. But you go, and I guarantee, I think there's a minimum. I could be wrong on this because there are a lot of things that they say and they don't say. Okay. And it said on what it is. It's a good show. It's a really good, it's free right now. Go stream it. I really wish we could do that thing where we can watch it and be like, are you watching it? Watch this. Are you watching it? Watch this. Are you watching it? Watch this. Wouldn't that be cool? They do on Twitch. But they do Discord, and I don't do Discord. I don't do Discord. There's got to be a way. What is a binge pass? I thought I clicked on it, and it said, oh, binge pass. Read, watch, listen, play, repeat. Unlock endless entertainment with binge pass. On Hoopla Digital. They're going away, huh? Oh, it's right there. It says, and with just a single borrow. That is a pass. So it's like a library. Okay. Is that why? They're like, oh, dare you. It's not a lot. They only have one page of what you can get on the binge pass. Oh, do I have to click on binge pass? All-star binge pass. What is a binge pass? This is how old it is. This is ridiculous. This is why you go, come on, man. Catch up. Oh, now I'm confused. All-star binge. Man, this is why I say, you guys, seriously. You have children. All right, for patrons. Let's click on that. It's a good site. Your public... Oh, there it is right there. Is that why? It says your public library at your fingertips. Even better. Borrow and enjoy audiobooks. Oh, do they tie into your local? Is that why? That's a pain. That's someone like that. It's checked out. It is. I have a theory about that. Public library at your fingertips. Borrow and enjoy audiobooks, ebooks, comics. Love it. All of DC should be there. They go, here you go. Movies, TV, magazines, or music. I will say this, though. Don't think it's like everything. It's not like Netflix, okay? But some of the shows you never know. They really need to do that thing that Tubi does. Tubi is awesome for anyone. You go, Tubi is there? Tubi is awesome. Okay? It is awesome. TUBI. It's free. You don't have to have an account. Oh. And when people are struggling, you go, Tubi. You must want to call Tubi and say, hey, do they do that? Oh, never mind. I don't know what that is. Magazine. You can get a magazine. I have a theory about that because libraries are so calm, but they really don't want anyone, like, have you noticed that? Sometimes they go, oh, great. And then they have security. Can you walk them out? I will say this. Sometimes it's not safe for the family. Sometimes. You go, no, it's safe. Not always. I was in a library once. I visited one. Really nice. Santa Monica has a really nice library. And I visited it, and there was somebody who, on his device, was watching really bad stuff. That's all I'm going to say. And the audio was on. It was on his headset, and he fell asleep. And people were like, what's going on over there? And, you know, what are you going to do? Not good for kids. That's all I'm going to say, because you're like, I want to say it, but it was not suitable for kids. And adults, technically, because you go, is someone going at it in the next aisle? You never know. Like I say, not always safe. Okay, not always safe. Do you have a story? That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's see what else. Oh, and it says that all you need is a library card. Oh! Is that why they say? Does the libraries know? Do they reach out to libraries? The libraries like, who's Hoopla? They're the ones who helped start it, huh? They did the collaboration thing. Oh, that makes sense. And then they go, no, you can get it from us. Oh, wait. Okay. Hoopla syncs across all your devices. Awesome, I get that now. So you can stream titles immediately or whenever you're in the mood. Most titles can also be downloaded to your phone or tablet. Hoopla, Hoopla, digital. Hoopla digital. All you need is a library card. Hoopla syncs across all your devices, so you can stream titles immediately or whenever you're in the mood. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have a question on that, because again, Wi-Fi, you go, well, about that. It's all free thanks to your public library. Well, okay. So how do you do that? That is dying, huh? You have to let them know. Okay, let me get started. Okay, so you need a library card and PIN if required, and an email address. With Hoopla, your library card lets you... Okay, how do you do it without a library? Because is it just for library people? I don't library. It's good. You go, oh, right there. Because you know. Or is it only for library people? Log in. Books, videos, and music, all free from your... Oh, about that. Oh, interesting. So it really is library. You have to go with... Well, that's right there. Oh, that's the one I was been saying. Okay, it looks a little sketchy. Sketchy. Super sketchy. I don't know. I got a question on this now. What's DODID? Department of Defense? Are you Department of War or Department of Defense? I have to think around that. Does it stand for something else? Access. Do they know? Does he know? They go, get rid of it! Too much! Oh, man. DOD. What's MWR? Yeah, it's still there. Department of... They don't communicate, huh? They go, shut up. Okay, I'll shut up. I see what you want, and I get it. And it's actually very smart. Because you go... There's another site I really like, and you don't have to do all this. They took that logo from Star Trek, man. Can we just call it out? Space Force? That's Star Trek. The insignia. I don't know why you're not saying it. Why are you guys those people? They took it from Star Trek. And Star Trek says... And now people are going to say, which came first? Star Trek came first. They go, is it about the future? You never know. Who is eligible? Authorized patrons. Oh, no wonder. Oh, this might be the people you serve as well. But you never know. active duty, Army, Marine, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard. Coast Guard. Why do I always get that separate? I don't know why that's the thing. Members of the Reserve, Components, and National Guard. Why are they kind of separate? Right? No, maybe so. Oh, this is information. Oh, it's more than that. Oh, this is for people of... Oh, I get that now. Never mind. Okay, so if you're any one of these, you have it. Don't you think they should do more? No? All right, whatever. Okay. Oh, and family members of... Oh, so if you know someone who is, you go, it says eligible family members who are officially sponsored ID card holder by authorized patrons in the above categories. Oh, okay. Oh, didn't know. Yeah, okay. Let's see. You didn't even try it with Space Force. I mean, it's right there, Star Trek. Like, we're like it, but are we? Guys, seriously. Okay, so alright, whatever. Right, Department of War, right? He's like, we're war. We want to be war. We want to... Department of Defense makes so much more sense than Department of War. It really does. That's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it. All right, let's see what else. Have you ever seen... I'm sorry, I have this. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up. Midwest Jeep, I love you. I'm kind of seeing the problem. And that's all I'm going to say. But I think you're awesome. But somebody took me to the library when I was young, and I'm not gonna lie, it just didn't do it for me. I don't know why. Ooh. All right, what else? All right, what else? Philo. I wish there was a way for us to watch it. I would be on Twitch, though, I think, because Facebook doesn't do it. Is that why? Okay, let's see. I'm going to click. I might create a problem. I really want to get an account. I'm not going to lie. They don't do it, huh? They could, but do they? Keep it simple. I like the way you have it, and I get where you're going with that now. Now that I see it that way. Really? Oh, there you are. And there it is. Oh, and that's why it's all that way. Okay, I get it now. I know you have it. Okay. All right, whatever. Okay, Philo. I feel like I talked about this before. Maybe it was a different site because I could tell you I talked about this before. Philo. Oh, never mind. Okay, I clicked around. I was going to talk more way. Glad I didn't. Okay. What they're doing on their site, it's kind of smart. And you go, oh, but sometimes it changes. But it's smart. Okay, it's separate. Okay, I'm about that. It says, look, compare us to what you have. Yeah, okay. But sometimes even that, you go, But, so I'm not going to say what they say because it can change. I think, oh, we didn't know that. And I've done this before because I used to sell cable. I actually sold cable door to door a long time ago. That's why if you ask about sales, I can tell you. Let's see what else. hate that. They go 70 plus. No, just say how many exactly. And if it changes, make sure it has it. Because then it changes. There you go. And that could be a problem. Yep. Yeah, they're doing the thing that cable used to do. Alright. Well, if you're going to do it, it's expensive. It's going to add up. They're not gonna, at the rate they're going. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. It's like the days of cable. Okay, but it's less. I want to say it looks until you go. No, and you could go for free. Okay, this is the great thing about this, and I do like this. This is why I go. Oh, you guys need to do it. You guys need to do it. Plus, it's priority there. They get supported by ads. Okay. And technically, if you do YouTube or anything, then you understand we get supported by ads. Until they don't enable it, okay? It's so stupid. Like Facebook. Facebook should have it, but you have to go through the app, and only that app. And you cannot stream to the others. Like I'm on LinkedIn right now, streaming. I'm on Facebook, and guess what? I'm also on, yes, you're going to love it, YouTube, okay? I can do more, but sometimes the service that I use doesn't go everywhere. Okay. And that's the problem. Okay. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. And you have to pay for that to do that. It's not what you think. So you go, ooh, it's expensive. It is. So you go, everyone that streams, they have a minimum that they do. And when you do that, you go, oh my God, it's so expensive. And there you go. And that's the answer. There you go. So you go, it is expensive. So just stream to one and use the app. Don't use a device to stream through something to the app, okay? Like if I could do it again, technically, and I get you all that do that, but man, is that a pain in the butt, data. I wonder how that works in an area. 1, 2, 3 phones. Stream all of them, one to Twitch, one to YouTube, and the other to Facebook. Yeah. You do that, you're probably good to go. But I do wonder on data. Because people go, oh, and when you ever go to an area and you're in the same area, you go, how come I have no data? Because they're all using the same. I have a question on that, but I don't really know how that works. All right, whatever. Although when I think about it, that's kind of what they did with phones, right? That's what they did with phones. They go, look, there's a reason we are at certain times because less people are using it. You go, well, about that, do they? Oh, I get that business. I get that. You got to keep business separate from... Is that where they went wrong? Because then you go, I get a support business. I had someone talk about that. Unless they would change it. On Twitch. Go follow. Or maybe not. I don't really know. Go follow. You know what? Never mind. It's too much. It's too much of what you're doing. Never mind. But Twitch. It's awesome. That's it. All right. Well, all right. Philo. Go to Philo. Click on TV shows. Okay. You can do it on your device. It's free until it locks out, and you go, oh, man. Ah. There it is. Love After Lockup. Love After Lockup. Okay, and I love because Tubi had it, but you would not recognize it. Love After Lockup looks like it belongs on Netflix. Okay. And you go, ooh. And it's not what you think. Just kind of like, he kind of sold it under the river, whatever we're going to do. It is... I want to show it to you, but I don't want to be that person. But do I? I don't really know. Yeah, maybe not. Go check out Love After Lockup, and it's the girl with the anklet. But in season 1, you don't see no girl with an anklet. In season, I think 2, they talk about an anklet. So because I haven't seen all the seasons, which I'm not going to lie, I was subscribed to Philo just to watch it all. Because it is amazing. And you go, this really happens. I've heard of it. We're women, men, and other. Okay? I didn't think about that. And you go, oh. Huh. And I will say this. You know when people go, I've lost it. Watch Love After Lockup. You almost want to sit there with them and say, I know where you're at right now, but let's watch Love After Lockup, huh? Let's watch Love After Lockup, huh? Even if you go to prison, at some point, if you get out, I guess it depends on how extreme you are, but a lot of these get parole. They go again now. I also get why they go back. It kind of does that. It's a really good show. Love After Lockup. Go look it up. You say, oh, it should win an award. When it wins an award, I go, there you go. Love After Lockup. Really good show. You all like it. I guarantee it. And if you know someone, you go, it happened exactly that way. You go, I get it now. Because I didn't know there was a site. I'm really tempted to go to that site. Is it working? Doesn't know me. It's really a thing. I don't recommend it, by the way. Oh, it's really a thing. You can search newest male inmates. Oh my God, they're real. Who sets it up for them? Oh, and here's the thing, and they talk about it openly. One guy lost a lot of money, but he's still seeing the girl. Season 1. He goes, I have lost a lot of money to this woman, and technically kind of admits to it or not. I don't really know. Do they play? I don't know. He kind of enabled a behavior in prison. You go, oh, that's illegal. Don't do that. Don't do that. So don't, and that's all I'm going to say. You could look up their ages. I don't recommend it, by the way. They don't have a lot of competition, do they know? Who got this out? I hate those. That's not that many. Oh, no wonder. I don't judge. I don't judge. But I do say go watch Lost in... Sorry. Sorry. Do they know it exists? Do they know? I'll tell you. It's the funniest thing. Is this how they got the show? They go. It's actually right there. It's right there. So are the other sites. I'm on that one. Okay. Oh, interesting. Huh. Alright. Yeah, they look together with it. Deshaun looks together with it. What happened? Do they say what they do? Or they give a little, not a lot? Oh, he's Washington. I'm so sorry. You would... what is the chances of that? Judy, I'm going to put this up there because I cannot have put that together, right? She says, Walla Walla. This guy is in Walla Walla, Washington. Deshaun. He is. He looks, you know... I don't recommend this, by the way. That makes sense. Not sure what that means. Wow, they really have this. I didn't know this. Before this show, I didn't know this was a thing. It's a thing. And he is in Walla Walla, Washington. The one that I actually clicked on. Well, and then it might be in your area. That's all I gotta say. I don't recommend it, by the way. I really don't. You gotta watch the show and go, that's why. Okay? You're gonna have a problem. The mother's like, why did you go there? She has money. Her and her guy have money because they have a, or I don't really know. They showed it, but you never know. Okay, let's click on the women because I went. Let's see. Let's see. All right, sure. Okay, there are the women. There you go. I must have a type because boy. All right, let's see. Let's. Oh, I get what men get on this. They go, ooh. But here's the thing, and they say it on the show. You're a trick. Do you know what trick is? If you don't know what a trick is, you go. There was another. It was something that they said. You know, like the. Never mind that. Never know. Evidently, you could be like, I have a theory about this person, and then you look them up. You go, okay, and you go, what are you in for? And then you do a search. You get their name, and then you go, you're that person. This one woman says, unless it's changed, you never know. And she was all about this guy, and he robbed a bank. Okay, he robbed a bank. So when you see these, you go, they could be on the show. What's it called? Anyway, look, I don't recommend it. I have a type. It's obvious. You can almost test someone and go, would you? They're in prison. I know, I went judgmental. You kind of have to be. She looks like someone I know. You kind of have to be. Here's why. What they don't show is what they do in prison. Okay? They don't show that. And then they get more time because they do things that they shouldn't do in prison because they have a bunch of people sending them stuff. I don't know how this got out there, but it's out there. Love. Philo, go watch it. I know I'm not even making it up. Love After Lockup. Okay, the show. They must have been like, this really is a thing. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh wow, it is a thing. And you know they want to, but they don't. They don't. They have no warnings there at all. Really good show. One guy, he got out. The girl got him. He was seeing another girl, and she's on the show. It took me a while to finally figure it out. I go, Ma, this is a real thing. She goes, I didn't know that. Because they're like, why do they keep showing this? They have a graphic. Girl on one side, girl on the other side, and the inmate on the middle. He does get out. They do go there. And when he gets out, you go, how did they hook that up? Well, meetinmate.com. Do we have them on the show? I don't know. This is why you say to someone who's like, I'm going to lose it. I don't want to go to prison. You go, that makes sense. That makes sense. But if you do, go to meetinmate.com. Register. Put your information out. Never mind. That person can get shot. You never know. The answer is this. They already are there. Okay? And then I have so many. I had a theory before I saw Love After Lockup. And Love After Lockup, 100%. 100%. I now have more information. And when I have more information, I go, oh, no, what are you not ready? Like if Trump had to go to prison, what? He could do time. She could leave him. You never know. If he wanted to, he could go to meetinmate.com, put his information there. And guess what? A bunch of people, all of a sudden, boom, we love you. I just realized that. Wait, what? Okay, I'm going to click on my time. I guarantee she's crazy. Of course. Texas. Okay. I'm not going to say the name. You never know. Oh, no wonder they do. To verify all or some of the information given, please click here. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. That's who they are? Oh, they've been around for a while. Okay. Of course you were. I'm going to shave this, so don't get used to it. If you... Just don't get used to it. Okay, I'm going to click on age. Let's click on age, awesome. Okay. Oh, I do have a type, it's awesome. Or not. Now here's where some people go a little... Uh-oh, okay. How... I'm a little confused on this. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I was like, why are you on there? Because it's called research. Somebody said I was on a site that I never signed up to. Okay? I was never signed up to this. And it listed me in Texas. I go, I'm not in Texas. I'd be dumb. But people do take your information and they... Oh, they probably think they're talking to me. You're not talking to me. I'm not over there. People do fake accounts all the time. I got hit up by a fake account. I go, and then I looked up the real person. Guaranteed, it was not the person. The person's like, I don't do that. And that makes sense. You ever have that where you try to tell them that? You go, you know, people are doing fake accounts in your name, and they say no, thank you, no, oh my God, help me out, help me, without money, obviously. Or is that just me? Do women get it better? Right? They're like, I know, like, if you saw an account in your name, you probably say, thank you for telling me that. There you go. Well, they scroll. I'm like, ooh. They don't put any warnings on this? No. Oh, wow. All right. Who was a prisoner the one who wrote this? Are they making money? They are. I have a question on this. I think it's really easy. Yeah, I get that. Arlen, who are you? You have a Facebook account? No, you don't. You do. I'm surprised not more are following. You know your stuff is sending information. Oh, okay. They think it's fake, huh? You don't know it's real. We're on that show. You don't know you're on a show, huh? Oh, you should know. What? How about you, look? The thing about the show is, you go, life could be really bad, and then you go, there will be people that will be there, but don't do them in as well, and people do them. That's where you go. Every single one of the prisoners have done in the person that tried to save them and send them money, and they're on the show Love After Lockup, which is on Philo. And they should just let it go. Because then I think more people would get it together in their head. And they would say, you know what? I don't want to go to prison the first time. Okay? I don't want to go to prison the first time. I just don't want to go. I don't want to go. Sorry, I'll take that off. Sorry, it looks a little confusing when you go, wait, what? Where about anyone? Wherever you're at. This show, Love After Lockup, is a show that says, in essence, if it's bad, there's someone for you somewhere. But don't take advantage of them as well, because that's what people do. They go, just take advantage of them. Some people are serving years. And there are people lonely. I get that. Man, I am lonely. I didn't know that. I would write a letter, especially if I were young and I didn't know. I would write a letter going, will you write back? And they go, I will write back. And it's really them. Or not, you never know. I would look at the site and go, that is a real site according to Love After Lockup. They say it openly. Love After Lockup. They go, meetinmate.com. You almost would think they have a commercial. Or not. There was an officer in season 2. He says, if you were my daughter, I would say walk away. Because he was on, I don't know, kind of have a, because sometimes the inmates say something and they go, what's the truth? And then they ask somebody else. And somebody else says, this is the truth, by the way. This is what happened. And they go, oh. But this guy gave a lot of money to this woman in season 1. And he gave a lot of money. And his friends were like, why? And on the show, they are very judgmental. Why are you with a convict? I love him. All right. And I get it. Everybody deserves a chance. And you know what? In season 2, I finally got it. Where there was this guy and this girl. They knew each other, though. Then he went to prison. That one kind of doesn't really count with the whole meetinmate.com. But it's a real... Go. I thought everybody would be listed there. No. Evidently no. And evidently you got to pay. Is that what they mean? Huh. I have a question on that. How do they get listed? Do they ask a friend, hey, can you help me out? Yeah, sure. Okay. Because you have to pay for it. A listing. Is that why they go to Craigslist? Forget that. We're going to Craigslist. But how can you prove it? How did they have access to that? I didn't know they had access. Do they mean their friend? Help. That's what, you know, you go, well, yeah, you have a friend. I'll meet those people. How? They have access, huh? How do they have access? That could be a problem. You don't even understand how many problems there are. You know, when you watch season and there's a girl, she goes, oh yeah, we did that. You were a trick. Don't be a trick. Okay, don't be a trick. I need money. I'll be your trick. No, wait, did I get it backwards? I will not be your trick. And I do not want to trick you, but I do need money. Is that what? Twitch is not that. It's not a trick of a trick of a trick. It's really not. They go, why are you doing that? People are so, they get money. They don't have money, but they get money. What? Okay, anyway, that's all I'm going to say. meama.com is the thing. But don't. Because, here, okay, what? I know, I am judgmental. I am. When I see people go, why are you with a criminal? And I go, I bet they would be on it secretly. When they go, what's the site again? You mean on what site? And then you're going to see them on a show at some point. Or no, I don't really know. It's funny as all get out. Love after lockup. Especially when they go there. You go, oh my God, they really went there. On camera. They don't even ask the question, you're going to see it at one point. Yeah. This one guy, so dumb, gets out of prison. Okay? Gets out of prison. Season 1. Love After Lockup. Good show. Okay, good show. I'm in season 1 and 2. Okay? And I'm not going to lie, I might subscribe. But, worth it! Because it's awesome. They have 7 seasons. I don't have money. Help. All right. What am I going to say? Anyway. They should watch that show. When they watch the show, they go, that's why that's happening. Have you seen 60 Days In? 60 Days In is an awesome show. If you see that one before this, then you're good to go. Then you go, I get it now. Because they go, you don't know what it's like in prison. And I go, I understand that because I saw 60 Days In. Until you see 60 Days In, those people really got to get together. Because those people, in a way, I don't know who signs up for the show. Looking the way I look, I could probably be on the show, but I won't want to be on it, I guarantee it. Because I don't have access to my soda. And I need soda, there you go. No way, Jose. You have to pay me to be on that show. And even then, probably get beat up. Especially with things I say, hey, what's up? I say some weird things when I'm on a show of a show. There you go. Okay, I'll give you an example. Philo has Ramsey on it. Okay? Kitchen Nightmares. UK. Don't do US. Don't. That's how I discovered. And I saw it on what I did. And I said, ooh, because I have a theory about that. Because I said something at a business, and I said, I am that guy. He doesn't know I am, thank God. I kind of told him, and then I said something. I said, about that, I'm so sorry. But, yeah. And then I go, wait, why did I say that? I know there's a reason I said that. So there you go. But he doesn't recognize me. What's that shape? He goes, I really don't recognize you. I know. All right, that's all I'm going to say. But I think they're doing stuff that they shouldn't. Oh my God, we're there. You ever meet a business, you go, that's illegal, just so you know. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. You could be watching, you never know. Or not. Let's see, what else? Right? Some businesses, you go, why are you doing that? Did you get confused? It doesn't work the way. Philo, it's awesome. Now that I think about it, Twitch is kind of like a prison app. You subscribe. It's really giving money. They get a little of it. That's the site, it's obvious. And then weird. YouTube doesn't feel so that way. There's one guy, he raised a lot of money for his movie, and you go, on YouTube. Yeah, he really did. I don't really know. Got no clue. Okay, 90 Day Fiancé. My mother loves that show. That's on Philo. But then you have to subscribe. So just watch what you can for free. I really recommend it. And honestly, I recommend it to the people that you're serving. Love After Lockup. If they say, they go, I don't want to go there. And if they are there, they go, I didn't know that there were people that really... But some of the people, you go, I have a question. I think they want to be in jail. I do. I have a question on that. I think some of the people are like, yeah, I could go to prison. I know you can. Because some of the prisoners go, and they finally say it. Why do you... But they don't want to say it because they go, I'm getting money from you. And that's the answer, okay? Once you connect with these, you will be one of many. And then if they narrow it down, they really don't, especially the man. They play every one of them. They just don't know. And then they go, I think that one's going to do that, that one's going to do that, and that one's going to do that. Okay, awesome. And they go, ooh, got my money. Because maybe they're, and then the family, okay, that's season 1. In season 1, the daughter of a woman goes, why are you doing that to my mother? In a way. Because her mother got taken when she was young, okay? And when her mother got taken, if you're just joining, I'm talking about a show on Philo, and it's really good. And they have 7 seasons. Go watch it. I know you thought, Hollywood? Live today? What? It's a show of a show. That's all I'm going to say. But it is, look, you will say either A, you know someone in prison, or you know someone, if they were like, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to get rid of my life. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do that and then some. Watch Love After Lockup. Okay, there are people that will be with you eventually. But don't be the person to take advantage. How do you do it where they don't? Because they take advantage of every single one of them, I guarantee it. Every single one of them. They almost want to say, did you not see it coming to me? Seriously. Seriously. There's one. I saw him have appreciation when his lady lost it. Okay? Season 2. He is a bank robber. Okay? He robbed a bank. People that watch Metal Gear. He's that guy, huh? With a gun. Yes, he is. All right. But the answer. He can have, technically, I think, he could be in Hollywood 100%. 100%. He's in season 2. He could be in Hollywood. They would get him. They go, give him, and then just act it out. Don't. He goes, that's against my parole. That makes sense. The answer is this. While they're on parole, they meet the person, and the cameras are there. It's a real show. Love After Lockup. Okay? I have yet to be anyone that's seen it all the way through, and I don't want to know the answer. Because I am on season 2. We went through so much. Well, okay, I will say this. Once they get you, they get you. But it's all right. It has some unlocked. And you go, I'm going to watch that and that and that. And then some are streaming like TV, but it's not TV. And you go, ooh. And then you watch it. There you go. We hit it right on. So on. I go, ooh, ooh, ooh. Kind of like the Inmate. I go, who would be on Walla Walla, Washington? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Inmate. There you go. Who knew there's a site for everything, right? Anyway, this show follows people that are on this site. And there's other ones, evidently, where you can meet inmates through a letter. Well, no wonder they call it a pen pal. Oh, boy, oh, boy. But anyway, it gets to a point where they go, are you serious? Send me money. And then they send money, and now they're, and you go, about that. And then they come up with a story, which is why, and you see it in the show where they go, I don't trust you. The person who went on a site with an inmate. I think one person says, I went there, and they had a lot of men they were seeing, but we talked so much. And then he says, I gave her a lot of money. And the daughter says, yeah, why did you do that? She's really upset because she didn't know how. And I don't think she'll ever know until she watches the show on. Does she know now? No wonder your mother's not a good person. And she goes, no, I'm not. She says it. So in season 1, I am not a good person. I did some stuff. I did. And she does. She's so that person. You go, okay. Anyway, there you go. That's all I'm going to say. Watch it. It's awesome. There you go. There's not enough time. I really think Jess should watch it. Love After Lockup. On Philo. Okay. Netflix really needs it. All of them. All of them. I guarantee they'll go, we are awesome. It will make number 1 again and again and again and again because we're going to want to know an update of an update of an update of an update. Do season 1 because there's nothing on Netflix right now. There really isn't. My mother's like, there's nothing on. She saw this. She is hooked. She is hooked. And then we go off it. She goes, I'll wait for you. And you know what she goes back to? Little House on the Prairie. Oh my God, Mom. Not gonna lie, that's my mother saying there's nothing on. There's nothing. When I see, she goes, what about this? You've seen it. I don't remember. I can't wait to see Love After Lockup. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm on season 2. There you go. All right, Love After Lockup, Love After Lockup, Love After Lockup. I'm like, where are they at? Philo has it, and while they have it, don't subscribe. I may subscribe with where I'm going, but there's so much to learn. You go. Watch season 1 all the way through. Season 2 gets a little like, all right, and they go, and they finally get there at the end, and then you think, oh, they're wrapping. No, that's called break time. Come back. You did not believe, because I guarantee you have theory. Go, I know where this is going. Even then, you may not know where it's going. You may not know where it's going. You may not know. You may not know. Philo. You would think I'm a sponsor for Philo. How? Where is that information? I'm gonna have one show. All right, people, we're out of time. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is living. Live well. Bye, everyone.